Why are you laughing? The episode's like starting right now. Why are you laughing?
I don't know, because Steve's laughing.
There was very light panic going on.
Welcome to Snobcast.
Very manageable.
Welcome to a brand new episode of Snobcast. Like Chef Tom said, episode 310.
By the way, I just want to apologize in case all of our listeners hear my ice. I'm using a mason jar with 3 ice cubes inside, so I'm sorry in advance.
Because you're fancy that way.
I know.
And
I just had it, so why not?
I also went the triple ice route.
Well, I guess you guys are just all pussies. Eh? Straight.
Did somebody just ring my doorbell? It's okay.
Probably, but it's okay. It's probably like a package from Amazon. That's
Imagine.
They ring and they leave everything.
I can wait.
So happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you.
We've never had a St. Patrick's Day episode, and it's
Steve,
literally
that majestic bite, man. Is that a green?
Oh, I missed it. He took a
La brother, yeah, he took a brother.
piece of zip.
I had the pistachio one.
Green. You went green, Steve. Good for you.
In honor of St. Patrick's Day.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Well, I hope for you, because usually bad things happen. You eat it and all the cream goes on you while we're recording.
Oh my god! And you have to wear black of all days.
Yeah,
Imagine
it's gonna be like a glob.
You have some powdered sugar on your shoulder.
When we had this idea to do this St. Patrick's Day episode, I may have been in the shower. I was like, oh, we're gonna do a St. Patrick's Day episode.
It's just such a weird place to think about.
I know, yeah, because I do most of my thinking in the shower while I'm crying. And the thing is, I was like, oh, I know exactly who we should have on. My first pick was Bono, but he was busy. So the second best thing to Bono would be a real cool chick. Yeah. And a local, actually, too, from Montreal.
Nice. That's what we want.
So I think without wasting any more of her time, because we're fine. I mean,
yeah, I have nothing else to do today.
I have nothing else to do either.
Got the rest of this bottle.
Yeah, Steve is just eating. So
yeah, I finished work. I'm eating.
Please give a very warm Snobcast welcome to the one and only Samara O'Gorman.
Oh, yes.
Hello, friends. Thank you for having me on. Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Happy St. Paddy's Day. You're sharing a drink as well?
Yes, I am. An Irish coffee with Baileys. My Lord of the Rings cup.
Oh, nice.
Of course.
Very typical.
Cheers.
I never watched. I wish I would have watched Lord of the Rings, honestly.
I like
you've never watched it in your life?
I've never watched it in my life. I have all the books. I never watched the movies.
Samara, you can get off now if you'd like.
I know.
We're on to a great start.
I know. It's really bad. It's really bad. I wish. I gotta do them. I want to watch them with Johnny because I know he doesn't like them.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like it.
It's okay. He doesn't like Harry Potter either, so it's fine.
I don't like Harry Potter. No.
I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter either. I think it's too hyped up.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell my 7-year-old niece who said that.
Oh, she's gonna be like Wingardium Leviosa, you fucking bitch.
She's gonna put a hex on me or something.
It looks like you have like a game show mic. Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Took it out just for you guys.
It's really Bob Barker. I love it.
Very Bob Barker of you.
She's gonna go off screen, put on a Steve Harvey mustache.
Yeah.
Welcome to Family Feud.
Yeah. Just a nice black mustache to go with like her blonde reddish hair.
Yeah.
It's a nice mix.
A nice mix.
I mean,
how are you?
At least you guys have
I'm
hair.
good.
Thanks for taking the time to be on this ridiculous podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. There's nothing else I would rather do in my curfew evenings.
Amazing. And I mean, if you think about it, it's the second St. Paddy's Day in like quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty depressing.
Technically, even.
Had they already? No, but they hadn't like completely shut everything down. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the first lockdown was like 3 days before the parades last year, but we had some events in like February, so we got like a little touch of it, and then it all closed.
So if people don't know Samara is an awesome chick. She has her Instagram page called Your Local Samaritan. I think it's Facebook also, right?
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram. I have a website and YouTube, actually. YouTube's not so banging. I would tell people to follow the Instagram.
Don't go on YouTube. You heard it here first. Do not go on the YouTube page. But tell us a bit about that whole thing.
Yeah, so hello everyone who doesn't know me, who's watching. I'm a Montreal actress and writer, and in June of last year, I launched a kindness and generosity initiative where I find local Samaritans, I like to call it, who are doing good deeds and who are charitable to their society. I interview them, I find their story, and see how they're giving back to their community in a good light. It's been really, really fun. I've met so many lovely people through it. And I think that's how I met you, Gianni. Actually, you found Local Samaritan first. Yeah.
Oh, did I? I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is interesting.
It's
we're not good Samaritans at all.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I love how this is how we're trying to get you to the other side.
The dark side. I see. I see.
Joking.
We have lots of booze.
By the time you're done here, you're going to be stealing walkers from old people. You'll see.
Walker.
Oh,
I don't know why I heard guackers. I thought you were talking about guacamole.
I heard the same thing. I'm like, I'm all in.
Stealing people's guac.
We love the guac.
She's just running around with tortilla chips everywhere.
As one should, honestly.
But that's really cool, and I mean, we need a lot of that right now, and even in these weird times.
It's almost over. It's almost over.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah.
But like shit's like all weird, and people are weird, and kindness is what we need, and we try to advocate that here on Snobcast, even though sometimes we come off as total douchebags, but we're not. We're really not.
We're not.
The best compliment that we've ever received as a trio was
you guys are assholes.
No, the best compliment we've ever received as a trio was after a podcast, and the guy, a guy I guess we had on, was like, "Oh, you guys are actually not snobs." And I was like, "That's nice."
Listen here, asshole.
But then
it was a shakedown after.
So we took offense to that, and then we pressed charges. No, but so we try to advocate a bit of that here. And we're also all
That's
about
awesome.
local talent, and so we love that you're an actress. Are you mostly theater actress? Are you trying to have you done like film and stuff or shorts?
So I started out in theater, so that's always going to be like my second home. It's where my heart lies, but I'm starting to get more into film. I put my foot in the water with music videos, and then I was in a couple of short films, and hopefully it's going to jumpstart from there.
Music videos. So wait, I know you sing as well.
Yes, I do.
So is it because you were singing, or is it music videos like you were dancing?
Well, it could have been narrative driven.
I don't know why I just got like a 90s flashback.
I know. I thought exactly of like, this is gonna be a boy band music video. Samara's in the back. She's like the girl that everybody wants, and no one can get her.
And
you know
they're
what I
all
mean?
fighting throughout the whole video, and then no one gets her in the end.
Yeah, and she like goes off with like
someone, yeah, and just like, and they're all like,
You guys want me to get a camera and we write up a script? Like, what's going on?
Oh my god, I'm so down. Precast me in it.
100%. But yeah, tell us about
yeah,
music
so I've been in music videos, country music videos.
Whoa.
Which is funny because it's like one of the only music genres that I don't listen to a lot. But I always get casted in country music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why. But yeah, they've been really fun. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it was really cool. One of them was like really retro themed, and we rented like an old white Cadillac for it, and we had it the whole day. And the director just in between shots would just drive the car. He wasn't really supposed to, but he was like, "Oh, we have 20 minutes." Taking out the Cadillac again. Yeah, I'm hoping to get more gigs. It's been kind of like quiet this last year. Yeah. That's why I started Local Samaritan, to get a little like keeping the juices flowing in one way or another. I mean, like interviewing people is a form of performing, at least in my eyes it is. So
yeah, no, it is. It definitely is. And it also takes a certain person to do that. Not everyone is a good interviewer. And
throw roses at yourself, why don't you? Huh?
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about myself. The
sultry voice of Gianni.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, not everyone's a good interviewer, and there's sometimes I'll watch things and I'm like, I can't watch this anymore because I can't hear the question of like, so What's your favorite movie?
Oh no.
Then you wait. Literally, if anyone asks me that again, I will jump out my balcony.
Guys, can we just take a second just to like? It's just it's been such a bad year, and the worst part of it is that we lost Larry King. You know what I mean? Like the ultimate interviewer.
The ultimate interviewer for the people that
the most detached person from whoever he seems to be interviewing.
So David Guetta.
that was the all-time best interview I've ever seen in my life.
You crashed your boat into a rental home. Yes, I did, Larry. Well, how much did that cost you? Because I'm sure you could afford it. That's literally what he said.
Larry King, also Christopher Plummer hit me a bit hard.
Yes.
It's one of my favorites.
Yes.
I always thought he was British.
Everyone thought that.
No, he grew up in the town right next to me, Centerville. Just crazy. I didn't know that till he passed away, and I was stalking his Wikipedia page.
That's insane.
And then I saw it. Yeah.
Wikipedia is cool.
Yeah, Wikipedia is cool.
I agree.
But you live in St. Anne, right?
Yeah, St. Anne de Bellevue. So it's the last town of Montreal.
And
yeah, it's literally like the edge.
The edge of the world.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Just to know, like, if you have to go from one edge of the island to the other, how long does it take?
Okay. Yeah, like the times where I do go to Honoré Beaugrand.
Holy shit!
Oh no, we're talking like
I think
RDP.
I've been twice.
No, but that's Honoré Beaugrand. It's almost RDP.
That's almost. Yeah, it's almost. Yeah, it's not far.
It took a long time.
Oh man!
This is all by transit, or you drove?
No, transit.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It probably took you a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to like book my day if I want to go that far.
Oh basically. My god! It must take like at least like 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean that was like the pros and cons because I'm in university right now. So when it all got put online, I was like, the pros are that the commute is now gone.
Yes,
but you're going to Concordia, right?
Yeah, so the downtown campus. Yeah, it would usually take like an hour and a half, 2 hours on a bad day.
Oh my god!
Just downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
It didn't even take me that long to go to Champlain. I wasn't allowed.
Laval's a different story. I find it's a foreign country to me.
Laval.
Well, see, I still got to the South Shore faster though. That's the problem.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is.
Well, like if you put it in, I'm always going to talk about Lord of the Rings because that's just my life. But if you put Montreal into a Lord of the Rings aspect, I find St. Anne de Bellevue is the Shire, is Hobbiton. Like it's the furthest away that you can get.
Tom, do you understand what she's talking
Mordor
about?
Yes, I know. Montreal North is where the Eye of Sauron is located.
There you go.
So, don't worry. I can see it from here. In my window, it's fine.
Yeah. But I mean but it's really pretty. Like that like far of the on the island is really nice. And
I feel like that's where you have like the most like space in Montreal.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is nice.
When I go downtown, I'm like, where are all the trees?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you love nature so much. You
but
can already tell.
Concrete's better. It's been proven.
What?
Do you have facts to?
Yeah, Wikipedia pages. You have that Wikipedia page about concrete versus trees, right?
Wikipedia page. Hold on. Let's just give us 5 minutes so we can edit the page a little bit, and we'll come back to you with that.
94% of people say concrete is better than nature.
It's full of holes. It breathes way more.
Hype man Steve approves.
Yeah, he's just there like
in a construction jacket.
Just keep on pouring, boys. Just keep on pouring.
Oh my god. Samara, first of all, you have a really cool Gone with the Wind poster behind you, or is that a puzzle?
Oh no, that's definitely a poster.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks like
I can smell Clark.
Oh my god, I was just gonna say that. Thank you, Steve.
What?
Wait,
I was just gonna say it looks like Al Pacino. I thought it was like Scent of a Woman or something.
Yeah.
It says Gone with the Wind.
No, look at the guy.
But that's Timothy Chalamet up there.
And he looks like Al Pacino.
Timothy Chalamet.
First of all, I just want to congratulate you on your ability to point that accurately.
Right?
Because I try and do it all the time.
Should I be like a weather girl, maybe? Maybe that's my...
So here, in St. Anne,
I don't even know where I'm pointing my finger right now. I feel like it's so foreign to me, like how to move my hand.
Whenever we reference my drums, I'm always like, my drums.
Oh, I honestly
drums.
thought that was a bass this whole time.
Oh, you always think it's a bass. Also, the sun is like right. Anyways,
I know. In terms of exposure, you're really blown out, so
I know.
it's fine.
But then again, it looks good.
It looks good. You're all in black. It's fine.
So very cool. You're. The first thing I like acknowledged about you when we first started speaking was that you're an old soul, like 100%. Like.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Like, she's like, oh yes, I remember that, and then I was like, do I block him?
I feel like I've always been like attracted to, well, like everything in my room is an antique. All of my clothes are thrifted from like the 80s and 70s. I've always had such like a pull to old things in my life, old music, old movies, old clothes. So in a way, I've always felt like an old soul. I don't know what it is.
Did you grow up that way? Like, did your family like show you like, like the older movies, or like, or
Like
you
they
just
were really
discovered
into the
stuff on your own?
50s, so you into the 70s, or?
No, I really just gravitated towards all of that stuff myself.
Oh, interesting.
I
was waiting for more. I was like, oh,
no, but that's like a rare thing to see, because usually, like, you tend to, if there's like a link to whatever you kind of like, I heard this music from my parents, and then you get into it by like, research the band, and then you start seeing like what time they were like
other bands from that
and there's
era.
other band, and like it spider webs out into like other things, but
it's always just been very random, very unusual. Like one of the most pivotal memories for me is in 8th grade. I asked them to play Safety Dance at one of like the dances we had, and all of my friends just stood around and they're like, Samara, why did you request this song? Like, what is this? What are you playing?
No one's dancing.
Like, guys, you don't understand. It's the best thing ever. That was the only one dancing.
Just like hopping up and down from excitement. You're into it.
Yeah.
Everyone's just on the wall. They're like, I don't understand what this is.
No.
Can you please play Jason Derulo, please? I'm assuming.
Trash.
Did you say trash?
You guys remember that haircut he had? The like fucking side swipe, like diagonal.
Don't lose the cap, Steve. All right.
I know.
Imagine he pulls it off and he actually has the Jason.
Look at this Jason Derulo.
Give me the Jason Derulo.
I need to sip my whiskey.
This is what happens when a Jason Derulo goes wrong.
Yeah, because look, Samara, if you look behind Tom, there's a picture of a dude with a fro. You see that?
I can actually get you.
That's him.
This is what I looked like in high school.
You're kidding.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Look at how bad the difference is.
That is what happens when you grow up Italian.
You can almost see my brain. Look at this.
I still, we've touched on the subject before on the podcast. I don't understand what happened. But
it's stress.
We went through a space-time
stress.
continuum.
Imagine. Yeah. I mean, at least, because had I done that, I would have come out of it saying Einstein was right this whole time.
Tom, could it be that you're next to the X-ray machine too often at work?
Oh, definitely.
I was just about to look and be like, I'm pretty sure.
In a hospital.
I'm pretty sure I don't have an X-ray machine. No, I'm not. This is what happens when you work next to an X-ray machine. Imagine.
So don't do that.
I'm the 1%.
Noted.
So back on track here, because we're
Sorry
on tangent. Obviously you're Irish, Samara O'Gorman. I don't think.
Yeah, it's a giveaway.
I don't know. Doesn't get more Irish than that. I don't feel.
Well, I mean, if you take out the O and you replace the R with a Z, you might also pass as a Mexican.
Wait. Say that to us.
Guzman. Guzman.
Okay.
No,
Guzman?
what?
The
Guzman?
Guzman.
Guzman.
Let's just drop that.
Okay. Well, I feel okay.
No,
Listen, whatever. Maybe I didn't explain myself.
You want to take out the
Well,
O and
actually,
replace the other O with a U.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, people usually get confused with like my background because my first name is actually Saudi Arabian, but my last name's Irish. Because my parents really liked the name Sam, but they didn't want to call me Samantha.
No,
He
that's
does,
no,
right?
Samara's so much better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my mom at the time was working at I don't know if you guys know the Jewish Y
Oh, so she
downtown.
immediately thought
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, no, she knew.
Also, can I just point out that you said my mom at the time? I was like, oh, you changed moms. That's cool.
My mom at the time. Did I say that?
Yeah.
No, I've only had one mom.
No,
Okay. My mom at the time.
My mom,
Yeah.
comma, at the time
Yes,
is what
that's
she
fine.
meant.
But in my brain, I was like, oh.
Yeah, she knew a couple of Samaras, and she just fell in love with the name, so she decided on that instead. Yeah.
And you have
Little
siblings
fit the
as
whole
well,
clan
right?
thing.
Yeah, both of my siblings have very Irish names.
Okay, so give it to us.
Shane and Kelly.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were hashtag blessed.
Yeah.
Samara. Like, look at me. Look at me. Everyone loves Samara. Samara.
Oh my
That's a
God,
Brady
you could
Bunch reference, you fucks.
you could literally have gone around just saying like, oh, like I'm Egyptian,
I
and
guess.
people
Yeah.
Whale. Sorry.
and you just tell people your first name, and then when they find out your last name, they're just like,
Mm.
what?
Well,
It doesn't connect.
Surprise!
Holy shit.
But that's a big difference, yeah, from Shane and
But
Kelly to
yes,
Samara,
Gianni, I
yeah.
am Irish.
Thank you for
To go back.
Thank you for clarifying. But I love that, and actually, I've spoken to Steve about it. Usually when we're drinking, but it's just I love how you're so invested into the Irish culture, because I feel like I told you, I wasn't kidding. Steve's very cultured, and he brought up a point when we had a discussion about you a few weeks ago. And it was like, because the Irish culture is like kind of dying, more or less, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
that.
basically,
And
it's all being replaced with like English. People don't really. You go into Ireland. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people who speak Gaelic, but not going to be like, oh, this is what I do every day. It's like I speak English, and then there's a cultural affair. Let me switch to Gaelic now.
Mhm.
And a lot of people are losing that.
so
Same thing with
100%.
like Scotland, Wales. You know, that whole kind of area is being very dominated with English.
So I mean, I love the fact that you're going back to that. I love the fact that you're this, icon of Irish heritage in Montreal. So I mean,
I like that name. Irish icon. I'm gonna
Irish
put it in
icon.
my Instagram bio
Oh my
now.
God, yeah, for real. That
I-
actually
you
sounds
could- you
really
could
could
cool.
literally
quote it.
put
That's
us,
a quote.
Yeah. So I mean, tell us a bit about what we should know about Irish heritage. I mean, and what, I don't know. I mean, just talk to
Yeah.
us. Just talk.
Why
to us.
not?
We're here. We're having a good time. Let's have a drink. Let's talk.
Let's do it. Also, I have this for later when I finish my
Hey.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's
one of my
it.
favorites. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So I want to preface this by saying I wasn't always this heavily into my Irish culture.
Okay.
Like I was not like this my whole life. Actually, in high school, everyone knew me as like the Japanese enthusiast.
Whoa.
I was so
Okay.
into everything Japan, anime, their clothing, their style, their cartoons. Like I was known.
What
as
were you
that.
watching back in the day?
My favorite was always Inuyasha.
Okay.
I feel like Tom was like hyping.
It's because
something.
I was. She's gonna say Dragon Ball Z or something along those lines. Inuyasha.
No, we're a bit-
I
we're a
can
bit
still
older
dig
now.
Inuyasha. I'm down with it.
We're a bit
I'm down.
older. Inuyasha was we were in CJEP when I think that kind of came
No,
out.
it was like later on in high school. It was like towards the end of high school.
Really?
I remember. I watched some Inuyasha. It was chill. It was a good show.
It was
I didn't
good.
hear about Inuyasha till
Unless you start watching Naruto and you become one of those people that literally starts running like with your arms out, then it gets a bit like too much. I feel like
I'll
Like
leave
Harry
you guys
Potter,
here.
Naruto is too hyped up.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Shots fired.
Controversy.
Where's the? Can we?
Controversy.
I don't have my rap horns. The pa 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 pa. But like you get one of those, definitely,
All right.
definitely.
Oh yeah, so I was
Where
really
were
into
we?
Japanese culture, but like by the time I got to college, I was like, I should rebrand. I should take back my name. Like
That's such a
It's time for
2020
rebranding.
thing. I
Yeah.
should rebrand.
I think Snob Media should become good media. And it's just,
I thought you were gonna say knob media.
hey, we're not here for innuendos.
Oh,
my god. Yeah, and then my mom talked to me about this Irish royalty thing. She can see right there in the parade every
Yes.
year. There's a bally of like judges who pick 5 girls, and it's a common misconception that this is a pageant, but it's not. It's actually a public speaking contest, and it's all about your heritage and your community involvement. So I was princess twice in 2017, 2018, and then I became queen in 2019, and that's
right to the top, baby.
Wow.
yeah.
Sick.
Then that kind of like just everything took off from there because I was right in the middle of it, right in the heart of like the Irish community in Montreal, and I loved it ever since. I mean, after college, I went into the School of Irish Studies at Concordia. So
And you're still studying that, right? Okay.
yeah,
Sick.
so I'm about to graduate my second year. Graduate, I don't know why I said that. Finish my second year. Graduate every year,
You're
apparently.
already there. You're like, I just want to get out. I'm done.
No, yeah, it's been lovely, and I love it. I love it so much.
But actually, Tom had a question because before you came on, he was like, "Dude, did you know she's a queen?" I was
Okay, so hold on a second. Wait a sec.
We do our
So-
research here. It's not
obviously,
unlike people think.
it's just I just want to tell you this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I googled you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's
I love
weird if you
that.
Google something. Like,
No, that's fun.
I did a Google search.
She's
I
getting
did a
so
Google
drunk
search.
tonight. It's
Yo,
somebody Googled me.
it's fucked up. No, I just feel like it's fucked up to Google somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. I would never Google someone I know.
I Google myself, guys. Is that a problem? I'm just curious.
Okay, but you know what's worse? Searching up someone on LinkedIn, because then they can see.
Yeah, they can see.
You can see all the
Notification.
lies. I can see
Yeah.
all the lies.
Wait, it tells you when someone searches.
yeah.
Wow. Thank God
You get
it
an
doesn't happen-
email. I get an email when somebody. I mean, it
It's
doesn't happen
so
often. but-
weird.
Thank God it doesn't happen on Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that would be end
Oh my
all.
God.
but
Every second. Oh.
I
Again.
googled you and I watched the interview when you were when you became queen with Kim Sullivan. Was it Kim Sullivan?
Yeah.
I think it was Kim Sullivan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's great.
Definitely
And-
global, yeah.
and you were princess with Kimberly O'Brien, and I was like, wait, I know her because she was a bridesmaid at a wedding, my cousin's wedding. They divorced,
God.
so but whatever, it's
Rest in
fine.
peace, rest in peace.
It's rest in peace on that relationship. But I was like,
Too soon.
well, I mean, it was like 10 years ago, so who cares?
Oh, okay, never mind.
But but like I was like, you know, like what a small world. And then like I saw the thing with like you were in Hudson. Was it in Hudson, the parade, like that whole
They
Yeah.
have a parade in Hudson.
Yo, Hudson's
yeah,
great.
Is
that's
there
where I
any
was
Irish
queen.
people in Hudson?
Yeah. It's a
Really?
huge Irish community, actually.
In Hudson?
Yeah.
Steve's
Huh?
on his way.
Am I thinking of
Steve's on it.
the right place, like Val-D'or and shit?
No, Steve. Hudson.
Well,
You know what?
Hudson's like right before like it's when you go to Ottawa, like towards
Steve, they literally have
Oh.
a saying in Hudson.
I'm fucking Irish.
I've had that soundbite for so long. Steve found that soundbite, and I was just waiting for a good time to use it.
Ottawa. There's no other way. There's no other perfect
That was
opportunity to
perfect,
use
Bob.
this. But no, but Steve, Hudson's on the way to Ottawa. It's like 50
Okay,
minutes.
Yeah.
I thought it was like near like Bay James and shit.
What
That's
the-
another. No, that's another.
No.
That's another Hudson. I feel no.
I thought it was like
Hudson.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Hudson. with
That's
just the G.
Hudson. You have to drop the H.
Wait, are you thinking of Hudson's Bay?
I'm thinking of like Val-d'Or and shit.
Hudson's Bay.
He keeps mentioning Val-D'or, and you're like, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my
I
god!
don't
Imagine
think
that could be your nickname. You're Hudson's Bay,
Oh.
like Bay with an E.
Wow, revelations.
How
here
did
on
we
Snobcast.
only come to this conclusion now after like 4 years of being
Incredible.
So you have to change your Instagram bio. For two
Incredible.
Yes.
things. Irish icon and
Irish
Hudson's Bay.
Hudson's Bay.
Hudson's
Oh,
Bay.
talk about a rebranding, guys. Oh my god. Snob Media also takes care of marketing.
Talk about an episode.
It'll
Talk
start
about
it
an
here.
episode title. Hudson's Bay.
Hudson's Bay, yes.
Oh, Gianni's noting it right now.
Yep.
Please, because I'm definitely going to forget about it.
So
Yeah.
just
Oh, please,
to
oh, please.
clarify,
Yeah.
Hudson is not like 8 hours away and shit.
It's like 50 minutes from
No.
us.
wow.
From me, it's
okay.
20 minutes. Just
For
to
you, it's
be
20
clear.
minutes.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
how far you
Okay,
live
so-
from us.
Yeah.
No, but hold on. I had done a Google search, a Google Map search from St. Leonard to St. Anne. It's 35 minutes.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Well, because I don't know if she doesn't know what St. Leo is, so I have to clarify.
Yeah, she was thinking St. Leonidas. So
yeah. So St. Leonard to St. Anne's is 35 minutes with no traffic. So
Okay.
So then Hudson is like 45 to 50. I remember because I worked there for a while.
Oh,
in Hudson.
When I worked at the radio station, we would drive there all the time to go.
Jesus.
Wow.
And there's a great pizza shop on the main boulevard. Steve, you know how you sent me that?
Yeah.
Wait, is it called that or is it called like Lee's or something?
I think I just call it Hudson Pizza.
Samara. We lost Samara.
Oh my god, I just snorted so hard.
In the meantime, I'll do this. Don't need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Is somebody frozen for you?
Smooth operator.
Me?
Yeah, I have
Samara's
Samara.
not frozen.
No one's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's legit just you singing Smooth Operator. Everybody else is totally fine.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
No one froze this whole time. Wait, what just happened?
What's happening?
Have you guys already had too much to drink? Like, I'm really confused.
I can't see her.
Really?
You can't see me?
She's like perfectly fine for me and Tom.
Is she like? Can she like?
She's talking. She's like speaking. She's interacting with us. She's live.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I'm fucking crying.
I was like, "Where's he going with this?" And I saw how confused.
I was
she
really
looked. I'm like,
confused. I thought he was
then you
playing a
started
bit.
singing
Like,
Smooth Operator. I'm like, what the
I was
fuck
trying to
is
figure out
happening?
where it was going. No, Jad, it's all good. She's there. Do you see everybody?
I can't see her.
I could see everyone. I could hear everyone.
She's here.
Yeah.
Can you hear her?
No, that's why I'm singing.
That's so
What the
weird.
Get out.
That's so fucking weird.
I see everyone else.
I'm just
Wait,
I'm gonna take you out and put you back in. Hold on a
All
second.
right.
Do you see her now?
No.
Really?
Get out.
Jenny, you're kidding.
She
Guys,
just
He can
talked to
really
you.
not hear me.
She just talked to you.
Oh my
She-
god! Wait, now I'm losing Tom.
Oh my
You know
god.
what, guys? I'm gonna get out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and you
get
come
out,
back in.
and you guys can.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we do
Hey, friend.
now is that we're gonna start a new Snobcast
Yeah.
episode, and we're not gonna invite him.
Perfect. Samara cast.
So
You're part of a mutiny. Isn't that great?
you're part of a. It's not just for pirates.
Is this like a rebellion?
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
I still can't see Samara.
This is so weird.
Oh my god, this is also going straight into the podcast.
Yeah. Apparently,
So-
I just disappeared from his life. I'm no longer a.
Oh
an
my god,
entity.
you're back.
Well, she's been.
You know what? Hold on.
Oh my god.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh my god.
Nothing has happened.
Look at guys. I just want to point out that this is all because of COVID. I just
Yeah.
want to point this out.
Yeah.
That, like, we're laughing at the fact that we can't virtually see each other. Like, in reality, it would have to be like, oh, Johnny's blind now. Like, he can't see anybody because we're like 2 feet in front of each other.
Yeah.
I
Don't you know I have the power to teleport?
Oh
So
my! Oh, that's
It
the
would
whole
have happened.
space
It would
time
have happened
thing.
either way. Yeah.
I just took off to the Shire out of nowhere.
I have no idea why that happened or why I sang "Smooth Operator" by Sade.
I just
But-
dropped a whole bunch of whiskey on me.
Well, it's a whole Irish themed
Wow.
episode, so
Yes, because Sade is actually from Nigeria. But
I thought you were gonna say she's from Ireland.
I'm
She's
very
actually-
sorry if
Fun
I
fact: she's actually from Nigeria.
she is. But I'm
Or,
very
you know.
sorry that I interrupted you. I literally lost connection with only you, and
That's so
that's why I
odd.
was like, oh, Samara's gone. And oddly enough, I'm so embarrassed that I don't remember what we were talking about. So,
I remember you're singing Smooth Operator, if that helps.
wow,
No.
thanks a lot for reminding me.
Well,
And that's
she
gonna
was
go with-
she was talking to us about Hudson,
yeah. So let's
Yes.
just go back to Hudson. I
Hudson
will shut
Pizza,
up.
Hudson Pizza.
and you said
Hudson
Lee's,
Pizza.
and then after everything just went off the rails.
I thought it was called
Yeah.
Lee's.
It was
I don't know.
definitely like the Hudson Pizza demon or something just infiltrated the snob media.
Someone got the name
Streaming.
wrong. So got pissed off.
My name's actually Lee.
I'm gonna look it up because I'm convinced it was so good. I'm convinced it was called that.
Where was
Go
I?
It's oh my
I
god,
have-
Lee's Pizzeria.
Okay,
the
Lee's Beats.
Is it Lee or is it Leigh?
IGH? No, it's
No?
Lee like Chinese.
It's
like okay, but not like Lee like Le accent aigu like Vietnamese style.
No, not like Chez Lien. No.
or like Li like Jet Li.
Anyways, back to Samara.
I'm not Bruce,
So
you know.
sorry.
Jet
I'm
Li.
so sorry. I'm literally so embarrassed. I will drink myself to sleep tonight.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so Hudson. Bay.
Off the rails.
Happy St. Paddy's Day, listeners.
Happy St. Paddy's Day. Yeah, so lovely community, the Montreal Irish community. Even with the parade canceled 2 years in a row, we still managed to find a way to give back. That's what we love to do. We love to give back to like local organizations and charities, and local supporting locals just passed, which was with a bunch of different comedians, and I was super privileged to be able to give a Irish blessing in Irish and English for that night, which was pretty cool. So it's just little ways we can keep the spirit going. I know like everyone on the island is gonna have like a little parade themselves, and they're gonna like record it and tag like the Irish societies in it. So there's gonna be like hundreds of parades all over the island on Wednesday, which is gonna be pretty cool.
That's pretty wicked,
Steve, we're taking the day off, I think.
We're fucking doing it.
Honestly, though, that's really cool that they all take the time to do something like that, because I feel like as Italians we do a parade.
Yeah, RDP.
Guys, let's all meet in front of the church.
I know, but I'm just saying. You see, you guys would record and you're gonna upload it, and everybody's gonna tag people. Italians wouldn't have time for that because nobody's gonna ask their kids how to upload it to their phone. Because they really don't know how to do that. It's not. What are they gonna record? So, hey, it's nothing to do. What are you gonna do? We're gonna watch some TV. Whatever it is, it is. But you guys are. Nobody gives back. Nobody gives back to a community. It's fucking Sunday. What do you want to do? But you guys are actually, that's cool. It's cool.
I mean, I agree.
I wish that we would be able to do. Well, we would be able to, or our parents would be able to do something like that.
I think the equivalent of the St. Paddy's Day parade or like celebrations of that sort is like just pasta Sunday at Nonna's. So
I mean, it's a parade on the table, I guess.
Yeah. And then Nonna's like, "Hey, I have some grappa," and you're like, "Oh, what?" And then you're just, you're eating and you're drinking, and oh, look, I have the homemade wine. It's 50%.
But you see, the St. Paddy's Day parade that you guys do is different because everybody's in green, everybody's into it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I would never wear green in my life, but I do. I have green pants, so I probably wear those Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I've been trying to get a green
today
suit.
When the episode's released. So today I will. I also have a green hoodie. It's like an army green. I know I give you my wardrobe because I literally, Samara, I'm not even joking. My wardrobe consists of this black T-shirt times 12. So
I was talking about the same thing.
I'm like, oh my god, I need 10. So I was talking. Oddly enough, the black pants that I found were also an army green. I was like, well, I could pull this off. So I lost a bunch of weight, and here we are.
There you go.
I think it's just easier for Irish people to wear, just because. Well, I mean, first of all, everybody seems to have like some sort of auburn, light brown kind of. Are there blonde Irish people?
Yes.
Is there like are you blonde? It looks a bit red. It looks a bit red. No, I'm sorry. It's because on my screen it looks a bit red.
It looks red.
It looks a bit red. It looks a bit red.
For the record, I think there's quite a few blonde Irish people.
Yeah, it's a red undertone.
It's mostly blonde. Yeah.
Samara pulls it off very well. That's what's going on.
Thank you.
Now I feel like an idiot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay.
And just point out that I was trying to figure out how come I don't own any green, and I don't know anybody who owns any green.
Me,
and it's
hello,
a shame.
fucker.
Okay, you and my girlfriend with her green gnome pajamas. But other than that,
that's fine.
Nobody owns any green.
Well, your wall is green.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like it's not. I didn't even notice that, honestly. Oh my god! I just noticed I can green screen with this, but that's neither here nor there.
But
to-
look,
You gave me a weekend project for next weekend. Thank you.
I have
Steve,
three
You're
articles.
you have
of
like a
green-
green zip up, don't you, Steve?
I have 3 articles of green clothing. One's a cowboy fringant t-shirt.
Sick.
I have a Mexico track jacket, and I have a South Africa track jacket where the sleeves are green.
And you
maybe
have the Roger Mila jersey that I got you.
Yes, the Roger Mila
The Roger
jersey.
Mila
Yeah.
jersey.
Cameroon.
Talk about cultured.
So with that, I've come to the hypothesis, or shall I say my thesis, that I have to give you guys some green articles of clothing.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's actually what we were getting at.
we
That's
are
the
so-
subject of the podcast. I wanted 3 fucking green clothes.
We are
We're-
so poor.
We're gonna do a Samara edition of Snobcast shirts.
Yo, I would love that.
Yeah.
All green with
All green.
No, wait, hold on. I got it. You know how we do the Snob Media? First of all, I have to send you a Snob Media t-shirt. First of all, Samara, I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Just everyone
I
else.
thought you were talking to Tom for a second. I'm like,
No,
doesn't
Tom
he have
has
one? That-
has some that like
I have a couple.
the logo, because usually it's a black t-shirt, obviously, because that's we live. That's our souls. They're black.
Yeah.
And black t-shirt, but instead of the white on the crest, it'll be green.
Ooh.
Ooh,
But you're still getting a black t-shirt.
But still a black t-shirt.
I
I think,
understand.
Let me tell you, when I first started wearing green pants, and so you know those pants I'm talking about, I bought a army green pair and I bought a burgundy pair. I literally
Okay.
wore those one day with a family, and they were like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was like, "What?" They're like, "You're wearing red pants." I'm like, "Yeah,
the fuck's
I
wrong
look
with
great.
you?
I look great."
Taking a risk. Why
You know?
not?
So now I'm just all about the burgundy and the.
But not
I think
everybody-
that's dark. Honestly.
Not everybody can pull off green, and I feel
Thank
like
you, Tom. I'm glad you can just say that I can pull it off, and Samara and I can pull it.
I mean maybe they were. I've seen those pants. They look like Hammer pants. No, imagine you do the little twirl like MC Hammer. No, it's fine.
off.
but,
anyways, I'm sorry. This is getting out of hand now. But
I
St.
wanna add
Patrick's
that
Day.
I also would rock green very well. I feel very confident in that.
Do you want to fight, Steve?
Yes.
Take it outside.
Samara's just like, I'll talk to
fight.
Tom.
I can't believe I didn't notice that the whole entire wall behind me is green.
Did I really make you come to that conclusion? Well, you made me come to the conclusion about the Hudson Bay, so it's just an
Hey,
equal.
Which is not Val-D'or.
Good
everybody.
vibe and thanks all around. Okay.
Samara,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna be the bad interviewer. All right? Can you just like teach us some Gaelic? That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
a good.
first
I
of
already,
all-
Steve is already excited. He's like,
Um,
and it's not like you
the-
two like uno, dos, tres, catorce. Literally, Bono. When I saw you two, he literally told the crowd, "Let me teach you some Gaelic," and then he goes into Vertigo, and I'm like, "Dude, you're speaking Spanish." I don't.
Oh
What?
wow! When you started that, I thought you were going to talk about Pitbull.
What?
Uno, dos, tres. Isn't that how he sounds?
No,
He starts every one of his
No,
words.
Vertigo.
Vertigo.
I know it's okay.
Anyways, go on, Samara. So just please teach us the right
Sorry.
terms for Gaelic.
Sorry about that.
So there's different dialects in the Irish
Oh,
language.
it's like Italian.
Oh,
Like
nice.
pork and
Yeah, so
duck.
there's 4 provinces in Ireland. Connacht, which is the west. Then there's Leinster, which is where Dublin is. Then the south is Munster, where Cork is. The north, we don't talk about the north.
Oh,
which
why?
is
Wait, why?
Ulster.
Why is that?
Northern Ireland, very
we-
controversial.
we love beef here on Snobcast.
IRA, war.
Yeah,
Like years of murder.
Wow.
It's just-
Let's skip over that one.
All right.
they were very connected with the British Empire till this
Okay.
day still.
Hmm.
It's what
Meghan
Brexit is all
Markle,
about,
right?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Meghan
Well, Northern
Markle,
Ireland is part of Great Britain,
Yeah.
which is kind of where your problem
So-
starts.
North Ireland would be like our Laval.
Yeah.
Well, it would be your Laval if anybody wanted Laval in the first.
Samara, where's your family from?
Well,
She's gonna say the north, isn't she?
no,
She's like, well, now that you mention it.
well, a lot of like the generations in my family were born and raised in like Canada, but
Okay.
they came from County Clare in Ireland during the potato famine. County Clare is in the west, and it's kind of nice because in school I'm learning the Connemara dialect, which is the West too.
Yeah.
So I kind of thinking of it like this is the language that my ancestors talked so many, many years ago. Yeah, it's kind of cool. What was I talking about?
Yeah, you were talking about the different parts of Ireland.
Yeah, so the different dialects. So I'll be teaching you guys a few words, why not, of the Western dialect.
Oh my god.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Steve's
Let's
excited.
do it.
I'm gonna have to replay this in the car on Tuesday just to get a refresher.
So, why not? Okay, this is going to be the perfect sentence for you guys to learn because we're all drinking. I'm going to teach you guys how to say, I want a pint.
Oh,
there we go. But
the important thing to go fuck ourselves.
No, that's towards the end of the show.
Yeah, that's what we all had enough to drink.
No. Yeah, this is a great sentence. Have you ever been to Ireland, any of you?
No, I'd love to go. And I know
Yeah.
we spoke about this, you and I. You'd like, it's
Yeah.
like a dream like trip for you.
I have
It's
a
like
buddy studying there, and he said
number
it's
one.
beautiful.
Yeah, no doubt.
Number one place I want to go. I was supposed to go last summer, but COVID. And crossing my fingers for this summer, but we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Okay, so go.
Okay,
Ahead.
so I want a pint. So it starts with Tame.
Oh, it's like Tommy. Tommy.
Tame.
Okay.
Tame gira. Like a gear and then ra.
Uh-huh.
Steve, are you listening?
I'm writing actually.
Oh, he's taking notes.
That's actually really smart.
I love that. Tame gira. And then un. And then the last word is kind of self-explanatory. Pionta.
Oh. So say it.
Tame gira and pionta.
Whoa.
Tame gira and pionta.
There you
Wow.
go. That was
Whenever we go
really
to
good
Ireland.
pronunciation.
That's
Guys, let's go to Ireland. I'm ready.
and the direct translation is I would like a pint. Like
Yeah, that's I want a pint.
I want a pint.
But is it basic if we walk into a pub and they're like, oh, we say that, and they're like,
Well, the problem is if the
Canadians.
answer's in Gaelic, then we're gonna be like,
And they're gonna be like, "Oh, Canadian." Okay.
No, we're gonna be like, yes.
No,
Just give us
everyone in
one.
Ireland speaks English.
which is the problem, really.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone used to be Irish speakers. The two national languages now are Irish and English. Irish being first, like it's the first national language after the literary revival in the early 1900s. But I think, Steve, you touched on this before, but it was during the potato famine, actually. Ireland was under so much British power that it was almost like suppressive at times.
Yeah, well, I
and
mean,
in
they
the
were not fans
1920s,
of the Irish people for
Yeah,
running it
no, not
so
at all.
badly.
They wanted to take back their language and their culture. So now it's like a requirement to learn Irish when you're growing up in Ireland because
Okay.
Oh, that's
for a while,
amazing.
the British people took that away. And now it's slowly starting to get picked back up again. But for the longest time, it was like brutal. You guys can research
Well,
it
yeah.
a bit.
Steve, please research it and let us know.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
and you know what? He definitely will.
Oh, he will.
Not one of those
Tonight?
things that we're gonna go after this podcast. We're gonna leave. Everybody's gonna go live their Sunday.
No. Mm.
Well, like,
He'll get back to us with it.
Steve will he's also an insomniac. He will literally text us at like 3 a.m. Okay, guys, this is what I found.
Yeah.
And he'll send us everything.
He's like the meme lord. He's the meme lord. Literally.
He's the meme lord also.
but it's like, because I mean, there's a bunch of other kind of nations and peoples and so on that have kind of disappeared from history. You know, Moravia and all that shit. Like those used to be huge countries, and now nobody knows what the language is anymore. You have the old text, and that's it. So it's, I think it's important that
Steve is all about keeping culture alive. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it. I mean, like, just in general, it's fun. Fuck, it's something you don't know and something you get to live. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If it is, enjoy it more.
And it's so special because the Irish language is actually one of the oldest languages in the world, next to Hebrew. One of the 5 oldest languages. There's also Scots Gaelic, which is really old.
How did I know that? You didn't know that?
That it's one of the oldest languages in
Yeah.
the world? I don't know. You tell me.
I did some research.
Tonight's the night Steve murders you and you sleep for knowing that.
Literally. He has a key to my apartment. He's gonna come in. Just
You're fucked, man.
you're dead.
Should I be scared?
He's
Am
gonna
I
just
witnessing
whisper.
manslaughter right now?
I'm waking you, so you know you're dying.
He's just gonna whisper into your ear. You know, like
so you're like we're all 30 now, unfortunately, but we still wrestle. So Steve will literally just kill me at some point. So
If it helps, there's a lot of dialogue before we get there.
a lot of dialogue, heavy like Quentin Tarantino dialogue.
There's lots of betrayal, lots of ambition, unchecked, of course.
It's a buildup of things, personally.
Yeah.
But
it's fun. It's really fun to watch, actually.
Yeah. Tom, you'd love to be a part of this, wouldn't you?
I actually have a pertinent question in terms of cuisine.
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 That's a Tom Cruise movie, right?
Cuisine is a French word, okay? So
it probably comes from Irish dialect, personally. I'm just saying.
If you had to name, like, what is a typical Irish dish that?
And don't say guac. Don't say guac.
Or cornbread.
Yeah, that you're chasing people for guac. Whatever the fuck that was. No, but like, what's like a typical like Irish meal? I'm just super curious. I feel like there's something that people don't.
Because he might tag you like a recipe at some point. Be like, oh look, as of Samara O'Gorman, I made this. You know?
You want me to be like real?
Oh,
Do
Jesus.
it.
Yeah.
Give us whatever is Irish haggis.
It's like just
like it's not even like a stereotype of potatoes.
Yeah, no, I know, no.
It's just like straight. Like
you just got us blackmailed for being racist now. Thanks.
Literally, we're trying not to get canceled. And here's the thing:
one Irish meal have potatoes.
Potatoes. No, we call them praties. Like I grew up.
Wait, what are they called?
Well, I call them praties, and in Irish it's plata. Plata.
Plomo, like Spanish.
We have like potatoes with every meal.
Are they done like a specific way?
Yeah, tell us something.
Is it like a mash, or like is it like just like a roasted potato, or like?
I like them the best just boiled.
Yeah,
put them in a boiling pot, and then you just take it out and you skin it, and just eat it like that. Some butter. Really simple.
A potato is just delicious on its own because carbs nourish the soul.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna just tell you this as like a carb loving person. I love carbs. I hate carbs, but
what? Are you okay?
No, I love carbs because they're so good for you, but I hate carbs because they're horrible for your body. You know what I mean? Like, but like in terms of the amount that we intake. But like, yeah, honestly, a potato covered in butter. How is that not?
I don't think it's true.
So wait,
back in the day, all they had to eat was bread, and they were.
So Samara,
yes.
Samara, is there like something your mom does with potatoes that is unheard of?
No, not
okay. Well,
really.
I tried.
It's funny because her best recipe is macaroni and cheese. Don't know how she does it.
Listen.
Well, you find
Don't
out,
even talk
right?
to us about that because Steve will literally he will drive to St. Anne and he'll be like, "Hey, you guys have that mac and cheese?" I
am a mac and cheese man. I'm definitely a mac and cheese man.
I mean, because I was looking, there was like I googled like Irish meals, whatever, and the Irish stew came out.
Googled me too.
Yes. Can we move on?
She's on fire.
There was like, what is this? Byron Brayak, blah. It's BLAA. I'd probably not.
Did you say blah?
Blah. I mean BLAA. How do you pronounce that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just googling. Like I googled like Irish cuisine, pork dishes, and I'm just trying. Oh wow, look at this bacon and cabbage, but it looks amazing. Yeah, listen.
We have lots of stews.
Okay.
We both did that.
Well, stews are good because it's hearty.
Yeah.
Stews are amazing.
It's homey. It brings you to the fireplace. I agree. How many spit
Oh my god!
Okay?
Congratulations! It has been a long time since we've seen a spit take on Snobcast.
I didn't spit take. I think I died. But anyways,
Wow.
Um,
This has been a
yeah.
crazy podcast, though.
I feel like my Irish meals have been put to like a halt around 4 years ago because I became vegetarian.
Okay.
Wait. So
Yeah.
last time we spoke, you were vegan. Are you vegetarian or are you vegan?
Okay, I'd say like I'm a transitioning vegan because I quit milk, but I still have cheese sometimes because macaroni
yeah.
and cheese.
Because
Jeez,
cheese.
come on.
Just cheese.
It's just it's so hard to give up, guys. I'm
It's
having
also
such
just the fact that your
difficulty.
mom makes mac and cheese.
Listen, as a chef, I'm gonna tell you that it doesn't matter what nut you're using to try and make cheese, you will never achieve the satisfaction that cheese gives you in terms of like emotional satisfaction of the cheese pull. And
Look, I have to
just do it, and it's
interject.
fine. It's fine. We're gonna love you.
I have to interject.
What?
Because I dated a vegan. You guys know.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I know you dated a vegan.
I know.
and the things that I learned from veganism, I was like, wow, this is fucking good. Like,
oh yeah, no, definitely.
There's still stuff that like now I'm not with that person anymore, but I still buy it. I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah,
like,
for
I
sure.
haven't drank dairy milk. I haven't drank dairy milk in like 8 months. I've only been drinking like oat milk.
Yeah, me too. It's the best.
So you don't eat cereal. You don't eat cereal.
Well, I eat cereal with oat milk.
Cereal's my favorite thing in the world. I have cereal every meal of the day.
Okay, so wait. Do we hate the Lucky Charms leprechaun or do we like the Lucky Charms leprechaun?
He's a deity.
Oh, okay.
What?
We bow down.
We bow?
He's
godlike. No, he's cool. I don't. No opinion.
Now what?
Pass.
Could you please next question, please?
Now what? If you had to choose a cereal, like what's your favorite cereal?
Oh, that's a great question.
Thank you. This is what I thrive on.
This is the real
thanks to me,
hard-hitting questions now. We're getting deep.
Yeah,
well, as a kid, my favorite was Frosted Flakes. Good old.
That's not bad. It's not a bad choice.
I never really had Frosted Flakes.
Your parents hate you. Fuck.
Basically, Steve, if you go to your grandmother's house, it's cornflakes with a bit of sugar. That's how they made them.
Literally.
Kellogg's.
Cornflakes.
My grandmother would be like, "Hey, I have some Rice Krispies. Add some sugar in it."
Yeah,
and it's
my grandmother used to give me coffee at 3 years old. Here, cornflakes. Put a bit of coffee in it. It's good for you.
Coffee, yeah, not sugar.
So Frosted Flakes, fine when you were a kid. What about like now? Like, what do you? If you have to get that little urge for like cereal at night, what are you gonna go for?
Having such a mini wheat phase.
Mini wheat.
Oh, but wait, mini wheat basic or mini wheat cinnamon or like
mini
what are we talking about?
Yes, there we go.
Samara
I find
O'Gorman.
mini wheats are too shredded. And then when I'm eating it, it's a bunch of shreds. It's like I'm eating shrapnel.
Shredded, man.
Coming from the guy that's like, hey guys, can we go to Plattsburgh so I can buy that fucking Cheerios mixed with blueberry and chocolate?
Guys, I just want to tell you that I miss the Batman Crave cereal. I just want to tell you all that.
Those Batman Crave.
Yes, there was. You guys brought me back a box of Batman Crave. Yes, at a certain
How
point.
wasted was I?
I don't know. You probably were hopped up on Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
You just unlocked a memory I forgot I had.
About what?
Do it. Tell us.
Batman Crave.
Oh, Batman Crave. Okay, yeah, there you go. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, what the Buffalo Wild Wings? Let me tell you, you got fucking wild.
You got so wild that time.
They call it that for a reason.
I miss just driving to Plattsburgh for a day and be like, I need some chicken wings. I'm gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I hope that can come back soon, and that I don't get COVID.
Okay, listen, before the border.
Sorry, I got sensitive there.
Can we just be able to do like this, but not
in person?
This? Yeah, that would be fucking great.
But then Samara would have to drive like 2 hours to get.
Oh no, we do. It would be. No, we would arrange it like a Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I would go get her first. I would go get her. I would just pick her up.
Thank you, Gianni.
Come.
Help a girl.
We'll have a nice drive with some nice music.
Okay, we're gonna be real, Samara. We would rent an Airbnb not too far, the three of us, and we go out for the weekend and just get fucked. That's what happens.
At least pizza.
Yeah.
Now I have to bring Tom and Steve to that place because it's so great. The pizza's really good. It's really good.
No, it actually is.
But I mean. Before we drag on too long, because we've been dragging on for.
Before
we're not dragging on. We're not dragging on. We've just
dragging on. As long as our guest is having a good time.
By the way, I just want to tell you guys, we're 59 minutes and 37 seconds in. This has been a great intro so far.
Please welcome our guest, Samara O'Gorman.
It just 8 more hours.
But I do think it's that time of the week
that
we dive in. Like Frank Ocean would say, swim good.
That's not for real.
I'm not joking. Into a
swim good. That would make great fucking honestly.
I'm not joking, merch. Tom. I love the
it makes great merch
right now.
I know it's golden hour, guys. Look at
it's golden hour.
Soak the reflection of my forehead.
So I think it's that time of the week where we play the.
Here we go. So Steve, are you ready? Because I'm gonna intro.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Samara, get ready.
I'm ready.
The Hype Man's Ethnic Song of the Week.
And we're back.
Magic commercial break.
It's another ethnic song of the week, people. All right. And I'm my brother brought this one to my attention.
Shout out to David Palumbo.
That's right. Bass god
musician,
himself.
all around great guy. I've known him for about 18 years.
He has the strongest neck I've ever seen because you've never seen somebody headbang when they're playing. Such a He's he has a Corey Taylor, fucking.
No one has a Corey Taylor.
Not Corey Taylor. No, because Samara, Steve's brother is in a band. Yeah.
Trying to be dramatic, okay?
So
don't you mock my neck.
on Thursday or Friday, my brother texts me. He's like, yo, my friend played this at work. You'd fucking love it. And it's by Lebanese superstar. And I mean superstar, all right? Everyone's going to recognize this name.
I thought you'd go with something Irish, but I guess I go fuck myself.
Nancy Ajram. And the song is...
Her name is Nancy?
Yes, Nancy.
I can't listen.
Yeah. Nancy Ajram, and the song is Awanos.
Okay, Steve, I just want to point out that what you just did was probably what happens in the club when this song plays. You're just playing the song, just...
So please, Steve,
yes.
Artist and title, and what the fuck is that song talking about?
And what kind of hurt is this person going through in the song?
So
what's the hurt? What's the hurt deep inside?
Yeah.
So I found this one a bit there's a lot going on, but I kind of narrowed it down. So basically, I think Nancy was involved with a gentleman who, after a period of time,
what's the last name of the Nancy? Because I don't want to have to conflict.
Nancy Ajram.
Nancy last name.
Nancy Ajram.
Thank you so much.
And so she's all like, "Hey, listen, you used to be like this, Now he's a fucking asshole." So. Basically she's telling him, you used to be like this, kind of go back. And she was very patient, and and he wasted all her time basically. So he better shape the fuck up, or look, she's not Ajram. She has fucking stadiums of Beirut built. She doesn't need this shit. So that's what I have to say about that.
So happy St. Patrick's Day.
Guys, could we make Samara a regular on this podcast? That'd be cool.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
So please, one more time, the artist and song title. And that song will be added to the...
That is right, actually. In fact, I'm adding it right now.
That song will be added to the playlist, correct?
That's right. It's gonna be. I'm actually doing it as we speak. Add to the playlist.
It's because I know it after this many episodes that we've done of this, and the type of music that Steve manages to find. I love the fact that your brother sent you this because he heard it, and under normal circumstances, when we hear a song like this, we're just like, oh, like I mean, we don't understand it. But he was like, you know, who's really gonna be happy to hear this? My brother.
Steve.
My brother is gonna,
That's right.
my brother is gonna love.
That's why it's this week's song of the week.
Fucking awesome.
So again,
Samara, I hope you were enlightened by
Yeah.
culture.
Absolutely.
Irishly, of course.
Yeah.
Um, Jesus Christ.
I fucking
Okay, wait. So before we let you go,
Yes.
you taught us one great Gaelic line, which
Which is does anybody remember it?
Well,
Steve?
Steve wrote it down.
It's
Steve.
Tome gira un pianta.
That's it. That's
Hey!
the one.
Oh.
You have one more for us?
Yeah. Why don't we learn how to say bye?
Oh.
Simple one.
She
Good.
just leaves the chat.
She's gone. She's like, I'm so done with this podcast. She's like, bye.
Wait, I'm gonna get a pen down so I know too.
It's so simple. It's slan.
Oh.
Oh, Slan.
Slan.
Wouldn't have expected that.
So, like N or G at the end.
Oh, N. Slan.
N. Okay, slan.
Wow, look
Okay.
at you, Steve, trying to get some
Oh.
points.
I want to make sure I heard it right.
If you're at a pub
Is it-
and you say Tame gira pionta and they say ni, which is no, you could say slan.
Oh, and I
I'll go to
fucking
the
let
next
him know.
place.
I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
someone else. I don't care that I've already had 30.
I literally drew it out like the a pint, knee, and then an arrow going down that says slan. So I know like the whole
Ooh.
diagram
With
of
the
how to leave.
progression.
if There's no booze.
I feel like Snobcast should invade Ireland
Okay.
with Samara.
No,
Okay.
we've had too many invaders.
Okay, sorry.
We're gonna
All
cry.
right, okay, wait, let me rephrase. I feel like
We'll get our
Snobcast.
passport stamped.
I feel like Snobcast should visit Ireland with Samara.
You just want to go to the Jameson factory to get a tour.
100%.
Yes, and the Guinness Brewery.
Oh
Wait,
yes.
do you just drink beer? Or do you drink Jameson as well?
I drink everything. I'm not picky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so cool. I drink everything.
She's a vegan, not a fucking jerk.
Oh my god, that's great to put on a shirt.
I don't know. This has been fun.
This is
Yeah.
actually really great. Actually, okay, wait. One last question.
Oh,
question.
here we go. Tom
One last
is when
question.
when Tom is in it, I
Hold
feel
on.
like
Actually,
we
it
can
might-
just go on.
It might be two
Let's do it.
questions. It might be two questions. First,
Okay.
A two-parter. Let's do it.
first one. Okay. Favorite place in Montreal or wherever, like Irish vibes, like best place to go get a drink.
I know her answer.
Ooh. You want to answer for me then?
No. Go ahead.
Ah.
Definitely Cunningham's.
Cunningham's.
Yeah,
Where is that?
My
Where can
local
we
pub
find
in
that?
St. Anne's.
Oh.
We
It
have to
was,
go there.
Yeah, Halle Berry just gave the shout out for their.
Yes.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
wings.
that was the
Yeah.
place.
So how far is that from your place?
I don't like Halle Berry because
5
she never
minutes.
answered to be on this podcast.
Yeah, Halle Berry.
Hey,
what
we
a
bombarded
fucking-
her.
She literally, we messaged her like, "Hey, you're in Montreal doing nothing during quarantine. Come on our podcast."
Nothing.
What-
Halle Berry, if you're listening to this
Nothing.
podcast, you should have been on it.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, but regardless, she did say that Cunningham's Pub was the.
The
Oh.
chicken wings
place,
she ever
yeah.
had.
So I guess listen, you just answered the two parties. I was gonna say like best bar to get a drink, best place to get some food. But I feel like if they won best wings and they're a bar, they must have some good brews, they must have some good drinks.
Yeah,
I feel
they
like
do.
it's an all-rounder. Cunningham, sponsor our podcast. Thank you.
Like, I can't tell you much about the wings because I'm vegetarian, but if you guys come, I'll drink a pint with you and I could live vicariously through you.
I can sneak
Plus
into
you
the
eat
kitchen
those
and make some vegan wings if you want.
Do it. I
Yes.
mean, they have cauliflower bites, which
Yeah.
are my favorite thing in the world.
There you go. Done.
Yeah.
Samara, How far is that pub from your place?
5 minutes.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Okay, so when restrictions get kind of lifted,
Yeah.
I think the three of us will be at Cunningham's.
The three of us. Who's left out?
No, wait.
Steve's not coming. It's just gonna be us.
I couldn't make it. Sorry.
Because he's in Laval. It's complicated. But
It's like North Ireland. We don't talk.
Three of us, the three dudes, will be there, and we'll be like, "Hey, Sam, come meet us."
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing to do. Because Tom is a chicken wing fanatic.
Are you kidding me?
Even.
Listen. I don't
like meat on bone. So Tom is the dude.
I would, wherever I go, if there's a chicken wing on a menu, I have to have it because I'm just.
That's true. You always order the chicken wing.
I always order the chicken
wing. Yeah. 15 chicken wings.
We could be at the zoo and I'll order the chicken wings.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Granby. Yeah.
Granby.
Oh my god, those amazing Granby wings. They're so fresh.
But just
I feel like they would be so musty though.
It just smells of elephant shit the whole time.
Why does it smell like shit here?
What? Smells like shit and peanut shells.
It's true.
I would like to
food is
mention.
Sketchy. Like, am I wrong? Like,
no, you're not wrong.
I would never. Listen. First of all, if the air smells of shit, I'm not ordering anything. Okay.
Can I just mention one thing? That this episode will be released on Wednesday, which is St. Paddy's Day. Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah,
But
thank
right
you,
now,
because I was going to release it
is-
Tuesday, so thanks for telling me that.
it is 6:18 p.m. and there's still sun outside.
Yeah. I know, it's amazing.
Ew. The
I will
sun's setting
drive
at
to
7.
St.
So
Anne's right now
yeah.
just to have a pint, personally.
Oh my god.
Personally.
Guys, when it's all over, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Sam, if anything, you come to the East End. It'll take you 5 hours, but but I will gladly offer car service where I will come pick you up. There'll be some Stevie Nicks playing in the playlist somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can come and hang out in Tom's backyard, which is like just an oasis of fantastic.
It's a cornucopia of booze and shisha. I don't know if you like shisha, but if you like booze and food, we'll be fine.
But those-
Fine.
You
But
just
there'll
said my
definitely be
favorite word, by the way.
Shisha or
Was it
booze?
shisha?
Cornucopia. That's my favorite word.
Cornucopia. Hey, there you go.
So much so that I named my town in Animal Crossing Cornucopia.
It's all yellow.
Good night, everyone. Samara, is there anything you'd like to add to like Irish culture to this podcast? Like just
Fuck Northern Ireland.
No,
No,
it doesn't
okay.
work like
No,
that.
I'd like to
They
make it
want
clear
Northern
this
Ireland.
is a public statement
Yeah.
that I love all of Ireland.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you
no.
want to give us anything just to like fade out to this podcast?
Yeah. To the entire podcast. Is this the final
This
episode
is
ever?
I just want to point out. Keep in mind that there are people from the Netherlands that listen. So if you're gonna
100%. They listen to religiously.
They
That's so
listen
random. Why would I
religiously.
randomly trash the Netherlands?
Don't do it.
Listen,
Don't do it. We
these
have to do a
people-
whole tour there. We have to do a tour.
Steve
my
is
God.
very opinionated about Netherlands. Okay, the Netherlands. So you gotta, we never know. We just have to put it out there.
But yeah, whether you're part of the Irish community in Montreal, in Ireland, in the US, listening from anywhere over the world, make sure you celebrate in some shape or form this year. We can't party together, but here's to hoping for 2022. But there are rumors that we'll have a beautiful parade halfway to St. Paddy's parade in September. So we'll see what happens there.
You heard it here
I-
first, people.
I will be
Yeah,
there.
you heard it here first.
Guys, will we be there? I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll go.
100%.
I'm gonna watch it. Does it pass near the Complexe des Jardins?
Yes, actually.
It does. I'm gonna be on the terrace. The $45 gin prosecco Aperol thing that they do, whatever it is,
Don't talk
Aperol
about it.
spirits, Yeah.
with the
No, don't talk
truffle,
about
with the
it.
truffle fries, it's gonna be
Oh.
done. It's gonna be done. I'm
Well,
gonna be
because Steve, you weren't there for that time, but
I
Tom
know,
and
but
were
you
there.
told me about that time. It sounded like, oh no, but I had it later. I had it like the next day.
Who knows? Maybe I'll be part of the parade by that time if I'm drunk enough. So
Do it. You could just walk with me.
I'm
I
down.
Oh.
No problem.
You three can be like my bodyguards.
Yo, I will literally
Queen
beat
bodyguard.
anyone. I will beat
You're
anyone.
gonna have to protect us though, because we get what if we drink a little bit too much, we're gonna be really weird. We're just gonna be like sticking around each other and laughing and acting like Al Pacino. It's weird. Yeah.
The thing is,
3 guys fake murdering each other in the street.
like you're walking down St. Catherine, just like a stabbing. I'm like, oh. But then the thing is, I didn't really stab anyone. I just stabbed Steve because it's like 15 years of like annoying.
We're totally down to be part of it. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, let us.
Whatever it is, doesn't matter.
Samara, we will guard you. We will guard you with all like honor. We will just
no problem.
Yeah.
Some Assassin's Creed shit, but I.
Yes.
Whoa! Don't get deep. Don't get
no
deep.
problem. No problem. We're just
Is
looking
Steve
for.
Dead?
Steve's gone. He's dead.
I was dead.
I honestly didn't even notice what was. I thought he was tying his shoe.
Out very slowly.
Listen, Samara, you've been
Yes.
fantastic. You've dealt with us.
Mhm.
We've been drinking.
Somehow.
I'm not gonna lie. Half a bottle of whiskey is gone.
Holy moly!
So, with that being said, Samara O'Gorman, you've been
Thank
incredible. Chef Tom, you've been
I've been mediocre. I've been mediocre.
No, wait. Let me say it. Let me just say it.
Okay.
You've been tasty. Hype man, Steve. You've been hyping.
Yeah.
A hypening, Steve. Oh, wow.
And with that being said, this has been episode 310 of Snobcast.
Woo!
Oh.
And we are so excited to get COVID over with.
Yeah. Nafali Padrigalt. It's happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, there we go.
Oh! Don't need to ask. She's a smooth operator.
Oh, here we go again.
We're gonna
Am I
play you
gone
out on
again?
smooth.
I need to.
Operator.
That's just
Smooth operator.